But yeah, talking just to talk about cheating. What is cheating? Let's just start it off there.
For me, cheating is, well, first and foremost, you have to be in a relationship or you have to have some type of agreement, or you might be married or dating exclusively.
Do me a favor. When you start making a point, look into that camera lens up there. Do that more frequently, because I try to capture those moments whenever we're like really expressing ourselves and we're looking at that lens, because you're looking at everybody on social media when you're looking in that lens. Think about it that way.
Cheating.
Yes. So
1.0.
So what's your definition of cheating?
Okay, for me, cheating is when you are in a relationship or you have an agreement with a partner or a marriage relationship, whatever it is, and you guys decide to be exclusive. If in the event you are hosting any type of behaviors that you carry on with your partner, with that outside person, and your partner doesn't know about it, I feel like that's cheating. If you're building rapport, if you're, I mean, anything that you would do with your partner that you do with someone else is considered cheating. So it doesn't have to be physical. That's the part that I was getting to.
I see.
Because some people feel like if you're not, sticking whatever inside of whatever or rubbing whatever up against, because different people do different things.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like if you're, like I said, building rapport,
Yes.
I mean, if you're concerned with how their day went, or concerned with venting to them about things that you would traditionally vent to your partner about, I feel like that is cheating. I feel like it's a form of cheating. It's building towards something else with someone else.
It's building that connection.
Yeah.
And that's conversations you should be having with someone that you're in a relationship with,
Right.
someone that you already have that trust built. So I think, even the smallest thing, like the physical touching inappropriately, that, the word cheating by definition, that wouldn't really be next to it in a dictionary, right?
Right.
An inappropriate touch. But I think it's the leading someone else on.
Yeah.
And potentially even setting yourself up for something in the future by flirting with that person or engaging with them in a physical way, like touching the small of their back. Or, oh my God, you're so sexy, and body and, compliments and stuff like that.
My husband, Keith, and I had this conversation not too long ago. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you're in a relationship with someone and you guys are committed or exclusive, I know that we're adults and we should have the right to have opposite sex friends and all that good stuff. But I'm going to be honest with you. If you exchange information with someone outside of your relationship, the goal is to fuck.
And it might not be on both ends of the spectrum.
It might not.
But somebody has intentions to
Somebody
do
has
something.
intentions.
Yeah,
like, I
absolutely.
mean, let's so use myself and my husband, for example. If he sees a woman that he might be attracted to or whatever, and they exchange numbers, and his thing, if I see text messages, was always, oh, it's nothing. That's just, oh, somebody I'm cool with or just whatever. I'm like, the end goal is to fuck. Like, don't pretend. But we're non-monogamous and we're in an open relationship now. So things, are different.
Yeah.
But I mean, just be honest. If you are having conversations with another person outside of your relationship and it's good morning or how was your day, and you sending her Starbucks money and this and that and the whole sexy. I mean, you won't fuck. Stop pretending. Like,
I mean, I agree with you partially. I think that the person who is initiating conversations and reaching out and trying to hit a girl up or a guy, they could be searching for something that's missing in their relationship. That's another part of it. And sex could be it. But I think
it's the end goal most of the time. Like, you're not just going to keep playing with nobody for 2 years with sending good morning text messages and you ain't going to tap that ass at some point.
I think that's where it's going to head.
Yeah,
If that's what you're saying,
yeah.
that's where it's going to head. Even if that's not your initial thought process, let's say, because I've been in a situation, I have cheated before on a partner and I have been cheated on before.
Shame on you.
So, well, you live and you learn, you grow. That's not something that I'm proud of, but at the same time, I can speak from personal experiences that if I'm talking just to talk with somebody else, it's because I see something in this person that I'm not receiving from the person that I'm with. That would be really the only reason why, unless it's just a sexual attraction. But I think it can start from a different perspective. It can start where you're receiving something new that you haven't received from your partner in so long. And then it could just be straightforward. I'm horny and I want to have sex with somebody else.
Right. And then just to open the door to something new, as small as conversation, mental stimulation, it's like at some point you'll be turned on and you may want to engage in a little bit more with that person, but you open the door.
Yeah.
So that's why I say eventually, I mean, come on now.
Yeah. Eventually it'll head in that direction, especially once you build that emotional bond. But I don't know if I can't say and put
Not
blanket
every
statement.
person.
I don't think everybody has the intention on cheating or going straight for sex. I think that sometimes it's more about
it's a build up,
the companionship, building rapport. Maybe this person is a great listener, but then that's when you end up being a shoulder to lean on, and then what happens
on their
next?
shoulders.
Yes,
You know.
Yeah. So that's why you got to have good judgment when you're in a relationship.
Yep. Or just be open and just be straight up instead of bullshitting around.
That too. And then it wouldn't be considered cheating, right?
It wouldn't be. It'll be like, yeah, babe, I got this little shorty number and yeah, I'm going to tap that ass.
And look at a picture. She's really hot. Or, you could like share that if you're open.
Yeah.
But not everybody wants that kind of relationship.
Right. That's true. But instead of being pretentious, I think that you should allow your partner the choice.
The choice?
To deal with things like that.
Yeah.
Like if that's something you want to do or if that's what you want to be, just be honest, be straight up.
Yeah. It depends on how deep you are in a relationship because sometimes, and I'll say for the gay community, a lot of gay men, they want to go into relationships from the jump and be open. And I think that's kind of weird. That's very weird. Like I want to be, if I'm going to be open eventually, let's build that connection. Let's tie our shoes together. Let's ride our bike on this, on the same day. Let's have
I like that.
Build some foundation before we talk about, we're going to just sleep with every. So then we're single again.
Right. Okay. So I agree with that. But you may have one partner who's not interested in that. And then you have another partner who's just being sneaky and just kind of talking around and exchanging information or numbers with other people from the beginning. So that's where I mean, be honest and open. Just because, you're telling me one thing, but then you're showing me something else. And then when I find out, I want to put you in a blender and go straight to high.
Well, what do you do when you find out that your partner has cheated on you? That's a perfect segue. What is your response to that?
Honestly, the first time that I found out my husband was cheating on me, it fucked me up. Like I was like, I had the BGs, I was throwing up. It was tough. It was really, really hard because one, it bruised my ego. And then the second part is I dropped all my hoes. Like I didn't have any other people that I was interested in or talking to. It was literally to a point where if guys tried to talk to me,
hoes in different area codes, area code, got hoes, I got hoes.
No, but for real, I dropped all my hoes. Like I literally dropped all my hoes, and it got to a point where guys would still try to talk to me. Even at my heaviest, it never stopped anything. Not a single thing. But anyway, guys would talk to me and I would literally respond and tell them, no, I'm married. My husband doesn't deserve that. Whole while he deserved an alligator biting his nuts off.
Oh my God. Oh, I just want to remind everybody, please hit the like and subscribe button and leave a comment below and let me know if you've been cheated on before, or you can even be honest and let us know if you've cheated before. There's nothing wrong with that if you've grown, if you've made a mistake in the past and move forward, that's nothing wrong with that.
Is cheating a mistake?
Is it?
Is it? I don't believe so.
Should you apologize for something that you actually did?
People apologize because they got caught.
Yeah.
Because
I like how
they were
I like how you said that.
Caught with their drawers around their ankles, then there would be nothing to apologize about.
Oh, have you actually been with somebody that cheated on you and you would have had no way to find out, but it ate them alive on the inside? They came in, they told you.
No.
I've had that a few times, believe it or not.
I always find out.
I've had it a few times. And that's sad to say, but like I've had most of my boyfriends have either cheated on me or I cheated on them. But mostly they cheated on me.
So good luck with the monogamy.
And that's why I kind of go back and forth with that idea.
I know you toggle.
I do believe there is a percentage of people out here in the world, especially in the gay community, a very small percentage, that they want a monogamous relationship. They want to build a foundation with one person and go from there.
You know what? I think because my husband was living in Atlanta when the hurricane hit, and we lived here in Dallas. And when he made the decision to move from Atlanta to Dallas to come here to be with me and us live our lives and all of this beautiful, wonderful, dreamy shit. I believe that his intentions were actually good. His intentions were to come here and we just kind of live and be happily ever after. And then after a couple of years, he started, he just fell in some pussy. So,
and found him a permanent situation.
He's had a few nuggets throughout, but
okay.
We've been married 16, almost 17 years, and he's had the same partner intermittently off and on for about 14 years.
Okay. So
I'm good with it.
He got the same train station he pulls into.
Yeah.
And you guys are open about
stops.
It. Oh, yeah. He made other stops. But you guys are open about all of this anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, now we are.
Not in the beginning. I was about to say. Yeah.
But we've made some train stops together too.
Mm-hmm.
So
you know what?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's actually a lot more fun than the idea of, you go and you do you and I'll go and do me. Because then what's the point? Like, and I could have sex every night, to be honest with you. I have a very high sex drive.
Yeah, I'm super hypersexual as well because, through my marriage, I had the same male partner for like 10 years. Well, because my husband cheated first and then, I cried on somebody's shoulder and my legs, ended up on his.
What we were talking about, that was you.
Well, yeah, because he had been cheating for so long and lying about it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, so having two male partners, yeah.
What?
Just I'm very hypersexual and I made sure both of my partners were loved well.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So back to cheating, and we talked about like what is the definition of cheating. I do think the psychological connection that you make with a person, and you could build that rapport via an app, a social media app. You can do it on, like, for gay men, Grindr, Tinder, all of those things. And you build that connection, exchanging pictures back and forth, having a conversation about stuff you like to do, and then getting a sense of humor from that person. You build that connection and you kind of want more.
You do. And it again, new things for our brains. We're human.
Right.
It boosts our confidence. And then you get that shot of dopamine from that new experience, and your brain is stimulated and you feel great, and it kind of pours over into your relationship. It kind of sucks, but it really does.
Yeah.
And then, but it's hurtful to your partner if they don't know. That's, that's the catch-22.
Yeah, it is.
It's,
Yeah, it's like the hiding and the lying, the deception.
I am such an open and honest person. I don't want to live like that. I don't want to lie. I'd rather just tell you the truth. And if your stomach hurt, then just get you some Tums. Get you some Pepto-Bismol. Or I'll make you some soup.
Right.